Hey, welcome to the Tailing Tips. Today I'm going to show you how to make a 360-degree white light. Here in Texas, when you kayak fish at night, you have to have a 360-degree white light. So I'm going to show you one that I found on YouTube that I made a couple modifications to that I really like. It's so bright that you don't really need any other light while you're fishing. I bought some cockpit lights I was going to put inside my kayak to have more light, but this thing is so bright that I don't need cockpit lights. Just use this, and I use a headlamp when I turn on my headlamp when I catch a fish. So I'm going to walk you through all the stuff that you need, and I'm going to walk you through exactly how to make it. Hope you like it. All right, here's everything we need to make the 360 white light. Soldering iron, solder, wire pliers. Here's the light. It's a reverse light, replacement light for a vehicle. Got it off Amazon. I'll have it down in the notes where you can get that. Couple of plugs to go on the end for your 12 volt deer feeder batteries. What I use, it runs it all night. I've already pre-cut the wires here that we're going to use. I've got some shrink wrap that I'll shrink wrap the connectors and make them hold on tighter, and I have some other shrink wrap that I'm going to put on to hold the wires together. So this is the one I'm currently using. I went with a 3/4 inch, so I don't have to put a collar on it anymore, so the light will fit just right down in the end of it. I also use have a little fluorescent with a flag with a little reflective strip for the night. It works really good in the daytime too. So you can see this one got a little pipe insulation. You'll see what that's for here in a minute, and that's what my connectors look like that go on the battery. So to give you an idea what this thing looks like, red to red, black to black, just snaps on there, and bam, super bright light. So let's get down to showing you how we do this. So the hardest part is welding these wires to the light. Red goes on the bottom, black goes on the side. Let me show you how we do that. Let me get my iron heated up. Got the soldering iron hot. Red one goes on bottom, so it's going to go across here like this. So what we're going to do, get some solder here first. Put a little solder on the wire. This is the hardest part, is just being able to hold all this stuff. All right, so I got a little solder on it. Whoop! Burn my wire. This is the let's we got one. It's not fucking perfect. Takes a little. Now that'll probably work. We'll give it a test try here in a minute. So there's the red one. The black one's a little easier because it goes on the side, but we're gonna do the same thing. Go to put some solder on it first. Don't want that to fall off. There. Looks good. So since that's really running there, I'm going to try to put this thing on the opposite side of it. I'll use my battery here to hold it down for me. All right, let's see. I need the wire like that. Like I said, it's the hardest part is once if I can get it to stick on there, then I can make it stick a little better. Where it really comes in handy to have somebody to help hold the wires and stuff for you. Dang it. Almost got enough if I can get it to stick there. That might get us going. There we go. There. I'll set this out of the way right quick. Pick that up. Helps to put these on sometimes. Get a better look at it. It's good there. Good there. All right. So I'll bend that down a little bit. That one up. So there we go. So right quick, we'll do a quick little test. Pull up my wires. Strip a little bit of them off. And let's see. One. Bam. Bingo. Perfect. All right. So what I will do now is tape this up so it'll kind of hold it together here a little bit. Just kind of loosely get a first wrap on it, and then I'll come back and give it just a little bit more tension just so it holds it all on there. Like that. There we go. That holds it in place. One more quick little check, make sure it all works before we seal it all up. Switch, switch, bam, bam. Good to go. All right. All right, so what I have now, this is some shrink wrap. So this is just kind of overkill, but I like to do it. But what I'm going to do is suck this thing all the way up to here, push it up to there, and I'm going to shrink wrap it. I'm going to shrink wrap the whole thing except for the last 12 inches to make my connections. So let's do that. All right, so now we need to adjust it for the length that we want. So pull this out, thread it through our pipe. Come on. There we go. And if I did everything right, that light should fit right inside. Oop, a little bit much. So you see it's a little loose in there. So we'll put some tape on that and tape it up and get it to the right diameter that we want it. I hear the June bugs are out. Let's see what that looks like. Right. There we go. Fits right in there, nice and neat. So now I need the other end. So, so we have a slight problem in that I didn't do enough shrink wrap to get it to come out the back. So here, let's do this. Again. And in she goes. So we look at the other end now, and voila, there it is. So I put mine in my crate for the battery, so it needs to come down, come out the crate, and then be able to go to the battery. So I think what I'm going to do is probably going to leave it about that length. Better to have a little too much than not enough. So leave it that length. I need about that much of shrink tubing. And this tubing I just bought off Amazon. I think I bought like a 50-foot roll. This is this light here is the 5th one that I have made. And I'm sure that y'all will come up with some of your own little things. That's the great thing about us kayak fishermen. Usually we're a DIY type of crowd. I mean, you could go pay, you know, $100 for a pre-made light, you know, that's not as bright as this one. So there we go. And you can make one that's not near this, you know, I wouldn't call it fancy, but man, this thing, I'll make it so it's indestructible, I hope, to the salt water, because that's usually where we're fishing. All right, time to put the connectors on. So when I do this, I also use me some shrink wrap. So I want some shrink wrap that's going to go over the back of this. I'll try to get the smallest one that'll fit over it. It looks like it's going to be this one. But so that's so big, it needs a little filler on the line. So I need something. I need the. So we'll put a green one on it. We'll put a blue one on it. Come on. Same thing. Oop. Last one of those. Green one on it. Come on. Green one on it. Blue one on it. I'm going to put those on before I put the connectors on. That was the other one there. So, try to put my connectors on so they're the same. Both of them are facing up, whatever up is. That's what I want. Clamp it down on there. Good to go. Put my other one on. Head the same direction. Are we having a problem in here? Come on. There we go. Over here it was going all the way in. Clamp it down. Should be good to go. So you pull the green ones up, and they'll usually slide right in there. Like that. And then you pull your blue one up, goes over the green one, but it goes over that. Really holds it on there. And there we go. So here we have it all done, all put together, ready to go. So let's give it a test try. I've got the negative hooked up, hook up the positive, and there you go. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys.